So in this video we are going to be talking about something very common, and that thing is the fact that whenever you talk to a rich man tells you that he doesn't have money. Like everybody tells you that they don't have money. Every single person tells you that they actually don't have money. So if you tell somebody, they'll be like, bro, you have money. Be like, I have money, care. I'm still looking at God eye and everything like that, blah blah like that. All the stories. Now, actually, I said I'm to be like, okay, why is that people that you obviously know that these people have money pretend not to have money? Now, I'll actually read it from here, from what I actually discovered. Now, the reason is because they don't want parasitism. They don't want parasitism. And the thing is that parasitism makes it very hard for people to grow. So the parasite is the only person that grows. But the funny thing is that the parasite never grows to become as big as the host. So let's say a parasite like a what's the name of this worm-like stuff? I've forgotten the name. So let's say parasite is sucking the blood of another a host. The funny thing is that the parasite will never be as big as the host, and the parasite will still not allow the host to grow too. So the host will be losing more than it is gaining. The parasite will be gaining, but the parasite does not know that the parasite can never be as big as the host. I actually don't know if you understand me. So the host can be reduced to nothing. The host can even die. The parasite go and look for another host again. But the parasite just thinks the parasite will think it's growing, but the parasite is actually not growing. Now, why do people that have money pretend that they don't have money? The reason is because they don't want parasitic relationships. They actually don't want parasitic relationship. I might have told you this before that God created everything in the planet to be reciprocal. So there's reciprocity in everything. If there's no reciprocity, things die out. So there's reciprocity between heaven and the earth. There's a reciprocity between the land and the sea. There's a reciprocity between living things and non-living things. There's always reciprocity. Like somebody's giving, another person is taking. That person that is taking is still giving, so that everything will be in balance. Whenever things are not in balance, you now see adverse weather conditions or adverse conditions in anything, like adverse natural climatic conditions. Now, the people that have money will always tell you that they don't have money because of the passive parasitism. Why is that? Whenever most people come to ask somebody that has money for money, what they do is that they ask for the money straight up. And now when you ask for the money straight up, there's a problem. But there's actually not, it's not actually not a problem. But when you now make it a habit of asking and asking and asking and asking and asking, it becomes a problem. This is one of the reasons why you discover that, let's say you see there are some churches that you know that there's power in this church, but when the people don't stay in the church, they come there to solve their problem and go. So they come there, solve the problem, give a very big offering and go back. So come there, tell their friend, if their friend comes there, solve the problem, give a very big offering and go back. Why? The reason is because if they stay in that church, they will become like one of the people in that church. As I've told you before about environment. So if you keep seeing a kind of thing, you actually tend to become like that thing. So they don't stay there. They now move out. So they actually go to another church where they can be able to bond with their actual real friends. I don't know if you get me. Now in that church there, if somebody wants to ask you for money, the person provides value, and then you naturally give the person money. But in the other part, everybody's like, you are their destiny helper, until your account is on red, and they are on green, but the green that they are on will not be up to the red that you were on. So they cannot be able to get to your point. So they will have to. They're just bringing you down without any reason. So what's my advice in this video? My advice in this video is that please do not be parasitic. Like don't actually be parasitic. Look for a way of contributing value to your community. Look for a way of contributing value to people, and then people will naturally want to give you their money. Now you know there's this verse of the Bible, Proverbs 27:17. Yeah, this Proverbs 27:17. Yeah, Proverbs 27:17. It says that iron will always sharpen iron. So does a man sharpen the countenance of his friend and stuff like that. Then Matthew 26:11 is a very amazing scripture. Jesus Christ himself, the greatest teacher, says that he said that the poor you will always have among you. That means that no matter how you think about it. Poverty will always be around. We'll talk about that in a later video, but why poverty is always around. But the poor you always have among you today, I want you to decide not to be poor, because it is not in the hands of God, in quotes, to make you rich, because God does not want you to be poor. It's not your decision to either be poor, to either remain poor or become rich.